Morgan, that's right. President Trump, as you take a live look, still speaking to reporters in the Roosevelt Room at the White House. He was having a meeting with CEOs, that event ongoing. The president's just been talking about the Fed, as you guys have been discussing the Fed. He confirmed that he has a meeting with Kevin Warsh. That's been sort of widely speculated about or reported. But the president also said, I sort of have a very good idea of what I'm looking for in terms of a Fed chair candidate. He says, I'm looking for somebody that will be honest with interest rates. He says, honestly, our rate should be much lower. He says he's not going to be asking the candidates to commit to lowering interest rates, but he says he's going to ask them questions and he'll know what he's seeing in terms of the answer there. So it's clear that the president is putting a low interest rate threshold here on his selection of Fed chair. He is meeting with Warsh, although Hassett has been reported to be in the lead for that job. The president's saying, I sort of have a very good idea of what I'm looking for. One other note here from this meeting, guys, on the Warner Brothers sale. The president was asked about CNN and what he thinks of the prospect of CNN being either included in that transaction or not included in that transaction. The president said he thinks that no matter what happens to Warner Brothers, that CNN should be sold either to the new buyer, that is Paramount or Netflix, or should be sold to have new ownership in charge of CNN. That's because the president says he doesn't like what he sees as CNN's political bias. He doesn't like the content that he sees on CNN. He wants them to change it. He wants new ownership there. And ultimately, the president's saying that he thinks CNN should be sold as part of this transaction. Now, how does that shake out in terms of Netflix not making an offer to buy CNN, Paramount making an offer to buy CNN? All that's going to have to sort out, guys.